What's up, guys? Welcome to the video and thank you so much for joining me. Now, at the moment, I just want to talk about Tesla stock because it is obviously something that everyone's talking about in the stock community at the moment because they're doing so well, they're doing amazing things, and their stock prices absolutely skyrocketed this year. If we just have a look at the yearly number here, it has just gone straight up, and now it is one that everyone is talking about. And why I wanted to talk about it is because I've actually been on the Tesla stock bandwagon for a few years now. I first got in early 2017. So I just wanted to give my perspective from someone who has been on this journey since early 2017. So right back when the stock price was all the way down here. My thoughts, why I invested in that, and also why I'm still investing now. So even though I bought in down here, I'm still buying in right up here. So let's get into that. So first of all, why did I buy into Tesla a few years ago? And it was a few things. The main one being that electric cars for me were a matter of fact. They were just going to work. You'd need to do a bit of research into them, and you realize that they are better in absolutely every single way. They are faster, they are more efficient, they are faster around the track, they allow for a lot more technology for them to be more kind of better around the track as well. And then also for range, it was just getting better and better, and that's what everyone was focused on. And that was just always increasing, and the people leading the way were Tesla. They weren't producing comparable products, they were producing better products. Tesla cars were better in every single way, and you can see that now as well with the new Tesla Model S Plaid. That goes around a track faster than a £1 million hypercar, like a Porsche 918. It's supposed to go around faster. It's already just off of that, and it's supposed to be able to beat it. It's just incredible. So that's one of the reasons why I got in this early doors. I like investing in stuff that, to me, it's a no-brainer that that industry and that company is going to be bigger than it is at the time I put money in. So that for me is why I did it. And I just want to go on to another little thing that's worth having a read as well, and I'll put this into the description of the video. This is a blog post that Elon Musk did back in 2006, and this was the introduction of his master plan. So this was the introduction when they were just coming out with the Tesla Roadster. It's a short blog post, but yeah, it's 14 years old now. It just goes into why the company is made and the basic plan. Build a sports car, use that money to build an affordable car, use that money to build an even more affordable car. So right here, you've got the sports car, the Tesla Roadster. They use that to make the Model S, and they use that to make the Model 3. And I looked back at this plan a few years ago, and it was just like, oh, yeah, he's done every single one of those, and all of this just makes completely sense. And this is from a guy who 14 years ago introduced himself as, you know, a day job as running SpaceX. You know, Tesla was his side project, the way he's talking here. So for me, I saw this like a decade later, and I was like, wow, this guy's, yeah, he's making up on his promises. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show into my actual Tesla purchases back a few years ago, and I'm going to show you what I put in and what it's worth now, so you can just kind of see firsthand what I made from that. So this is a screenshot that I took from my share account of what I bought. So you can say I bought back here in 2017, I bought again in 2018, and again in 2019. One thing to notice here is that the share price didn't really go up. Like, I held these shares for 3 years and they didn't do anything. And this is all in pounds and pence, by the way. But they didn't really do anything. So let's have a look what we've got here. So what I did here is I've got 14 shares and put about 3,000 British pounds in there. But this is obviously pre-stock split. So if we get the calculator up, I've got 14 shares. But if we times that by 5, which is how many shares it's equal to now, that's 70 shares. And at today's stock price, we're at 426. So if we go 426 times the 70 shares that I've got now, 29,820. So we'll go 29,820. What we're going to do is times that by 0.77 just to get the pound conversion. 22,961 from my £3,000 investment. That's what I've got now. So if I just get the percentage calculator up now, we've got £3,000 that I put in, roughly £3,000 that adds up to. We got what I've got from it, 22,961, 22,961. 665% I've made of my investment in 3 years. But to be honest, you can see here, it didn't even do anything for those 3 years. That's all made in this past year. And one of the things I like to say of why I put money in places, I'm not not a trader. I'm not really big into stocks and shares. But if I like a company and I like the technology they're making and the way they're going forward, that's a company that I want to put my money into, and that's why I did it. And obviously, I'm super happy with the results that I've had in this case. So now we'll get on to the next stage, which is why am I still buying now? I've made all these really good gains out of Tesla, and I bought at this cheap price, and now at 600% more, I'm still putting money in. Why is that? And that's because early on when I invested in Tesla back in 2017, there was a lot more risk in the company then. They hadn't proven a lot of stuff they were doing. All of it was theorized. The Model 3, I don't think it had even come out yet, or it definitely wasn't in proper mass production. And we know that 2017, 2018 was super hard for Tesla. And so that was almost a fair price then for what I paid. And there was a lot of risk built into that. Now it's a completely different story. I've made my money on this investment, but Tesla as a company now, it is making a profit. It has got a load of cash in the bank, and it has proved itself, and it is growing super quick, and they're hitting their targets. And also the electric car market is a lot more proven now. Competitors have come in, and we know that these big companies, Audi are coming out with competitors, Porsche coming out with competitors, the best they can do. And they're not good enough. They're still not as good as Tesla. And now it's becoming clear that, okay, all this investment in technology and this hard work that Tesla has done, they're just ahead of the competition. They're many years ahead of the competition. I don't think they're getting caught. And now that is even more proven. Yes, the shares are a lot more expensive now, but they're also, for me, it's a lot safer of a bet. And that is why the price is a lot higher. And that's why I'm still investing now. And much more than that is it's not just a car company anymore. I simply love the fact that solar energy is the way forward. That is the way forward for making this planet sustainable. Every single bit of energy we get on this planet comes from the sun. Even if you look at the oil that we run our petrol cars on at the moment, that oil was produced from vegetation which died millions of years ago, and that vegetation was grown from the photons from the sun. We can just cut out the middleman and take the photons and the energy straight from the sun and put it straight into our cars. It's just beautiful how efficient it is. And that is what Tesla is going to run as well. And then we look into how they're going to buffer the grid with all this battery technology, the crazy new battery technology they're coming out with on their recent battery day. It is all just amazing stuff for me. I absolutely love it. And that is why I'm comfortable putting more money into Tesla now. And the next few years for them looks super exciting to me, to be honest. All the stuff they've got coming out, we know that their products are only getting better. We've got China factory, which is doing well and growing. We've got the Berlin factory, which is coming up, which is going up very fast. We've got a new Texas factory that's going up. Apparently, I've just heard today that Texas factory and Berlin are both going to be making their own batteries as well. So we've got these new factories that are coming out with the latest technology. We haven't even got to taste them yet, and they're going to be producing Model 3s, Model Ys, the Tesla semis coming out. All this super good stuff. Now, what is the price of Tesla going to do in the next few weeks, the next few months, maybe the next year? I don't know, but I'm pretty confident to say that if I leave my money in Tesla, it is going to be doing good things in the long run. I'm not looking to make a quick buck on this. I put money into places where I think it's going to grow over the long run, and that is why I'm so confident at Tesla. So I just wanted to give you my thoughts on that. As someone who's bought into Tesla very early, made good money on Tesla, I just wanted to go through kind of why I did this first of all, but also crucially why I'm still buying this now and why I'm so happy with Tesla stock. I've got another video on my channel which I've recently done. I did the similar thing with Shopify, and I did even better with Shopify. I bought Shopify in 2016, and I did much better than I even did on Tesla. It's grown even more than Tesla. So check out that video if you want to see a bit more about that. But I hope you found this video useful. I know a lot of people are interested in Tesla at the moment, so that's coming from someone who's been in them for a few years now. If you have liked the video, please do drop it a little like, drop a subscribe if this is the kind of content that you want to see more of, and hopefully I'll be speaking to you again very soon.